Hello everyone, and welcome to a new game. This was actually a request by Miss SheenaMarieBach, or as I like to call her, the Devil Princess of YouTube. And she asked me to do this one game, and it's actually an NES game. And what NES game is this? Oh, you kind of wish you wouldn't know what the... You kind of wish you didn't want to know what it is, but I'm actually going to bring you this train wreck of a game here. Yes, I'm actually going to bring you Barbie for the NES. Yes, SheenaMarieBach, or Sheena, or whatever you want to call her nowadays, kind of got up and asked me to do this. So, since I'm a nice guy, thought I would sit down and do this game. So, if anybody gets up and goes, "Oh my God, this game is so horrible, and I'm pissed off that you did this," please do not get mad at me. Get mad at her. She made me do this. Ugh. Anyway, so now we start off with Barbie thinking to herself in pink. Yeah, why am I doing this game for? And, this game is bad. And the worst thing about it though is the music of this game. The music part, because it's basically ear rape. Like, who thought this was great music? Like, I've heard music better than this in bad games. And this game just takes the cake in bad. But this isn't the worst game I've ever played in my life. There's actually another game called Barney's Hide and Go Seek, which is worse, or probably on the same level as this. I have no idea. Never tried to equal it out here. So here we go. Let's start off this really dull game. Ugh. So just in case if anybody actually cares about what the controls are this game is, you actually push the D-pad left and right to move Barbie left and right. She cannot actually duck in the game, which is kind of like, ooh, okay, whatever. You can actually push A to jump. B throws her crystals, depending on how long you hold down the B button is how high she'll throw it. Whatever. How high she'll throw her crystal pendant thingies, and the crystals are actually represented on the lower left corner of the screen there by those three pendant looking things: the ribbon, the diamond, and the heart. Now, depending on which one you use, for what I know so far, what I know so far is the one with the ribbon makes enemies stop in place. I mean, it's not enemies, but animals stop in place, like the bird there. The diamond has them move in some other, has them moving either left or right or up and down, depending on which crystal you actually give them. And the heart crystal, for what I've seen, has animal friends or whatever moving up and down. Up and down like in a horizontal pattern instead of a vertical pattern. But like I said, it all depends on which kind of crystal you actually feed the certain animal creature as we get to our first boss, which is this really weird ball throwing thing. I don't know if this is really considered to be a boss, but they put bosses in this game, and it's like, this is not a boss. This is not a boss when I can easily leap over stuff and not get hit. This is not what you call a boss. This is what you call fail badly. So to get back to the controls here, how did I say before, you actually push the start button to pause the game like in any other game. Unless it's actually switched, then the start button is the select button. Don't know why that is sometimes. And the select button actually would choose of the three random crystal things. One of those crystal pendant things she has. Now, disease there represent her life. If she runs out of life, she'll wake up as we get to go to our next boss here. Just throw crystals. All you have to do is throw crystals at it. But disease represent her life, so you have to pick up like these these like big B Barbie symbols, or you just have to you just have to grab like some other items, and you're good to go. So now that we basically defeated another boss of this really dull game, it's time to actually go to the next stage. It's actually going to be 5 stages in this whole entire game here though. So next time on this really dull game that Sheena requested me to do, stage 2. Yay! Anyway, this is Ryu here. Hope everybody enjoys stage 1. Later.